Hi, this is Angelo Bolback, and welcome back. We're in Lecture 3, installing Ssms Release 18.5.1. Recall that Ssms stands for SQL Server Management Studio, and this is the tool you'll use to manage all your SQL Server projects, databases, and T-SQL scripts. So let's see what we're going to cover. Okay, so as I said in this lecture, we'll discuss how to install SQL Server Management Studio. Actually, you have to download it first, and then we'll install it. And just a quick recap, Ssms is a graphical tool provided by Microsoft that'll let you manage your database and related objects, such as queries and tables, storage, disk storage, files, file groups. Also do performance tuning and job scheduling and much more. And definitely Ssms will become your friend and ally. So where are we here in our little flow? Well, by now, in the prior lecture, we downloaded SQL Server. We installed it and configured it. But we need a way to get at it. So we're going to install SQL Server, Ssms. And then in the other lectures, we'll proceed to install data tools. Now, data tools support SSAS and SSIS and SSRS projects. Okay, a lot of acronyms. SSS, I can't even say it. SSAS, SQL Server Analysis Services, will allow you to create multi-dimensional cubes, for example, of your data warehouses. And SSIS support is Microsoft's ETL tool. It'll allow you to create very sophisticated processes for integrating and loading data. And SSRS is SQL Server Reporting Services. It's a full web-based architecture for your reports that are based on SQL Server data. And also other platforms too are supported, and getting data from spreadsheets and data files and creating reports out of them. Now we'll take a side trip to install Visual Studio Community in case you don't have it. And we'll wrap things up by configuring reporting services and report builder, loading report builder, and Power BI. So a lot of good information in this course. By the time you're finished, you'll have all these tools and you can actually start doing some coding. Okay, let's get started and install Ssms. Okay, let's install Ssms Release 18.5.1. That's the latest as of this recording, but you should always check to see if there's further releases. Now, it's pretty easy. Just scroll down your Windows Start menu and look for the SQL Server 2019 installer. You'll launch it and you'll be presented with the following panel, which contains the following selections: planning and installation, maintenance, tools, resources, advanced, and options. Okay, we're just interested in installation for now, so just click on it and then scroll down where it says Install SQL Server Management Tools. Okay, so this will take you to the download page. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, once you get to the web page, just scroll down until you see Download Ssms. Just click in the link, Download SQL Server Management Studio, Ssms, and sit back and wait for the download to finish. Now I've got the URL up there, again, as of the recording, but always make sure you get the latest release. And here's a little grumpy alert. Okay, a download takes a while, 2 or 3 minutes or more, and here's another little grumpy alert, or I should just say grumpy notice. I'll just put in the little copyright there using Google search engine. So Google and the Google logo are registered trademarks of Google LLC, used with permission. Okay, little legalese stuff. All right, let's actually launch that installer and get going. Okay, once the download is complete, the installer is displayed. So just accept the default installation location folder. Again, it's a beginning course here, so just we accept the defaults as much as possible. Make sure you're ready make sure you read the licensing terms and the privacy statements. Click on the install button, and now go get a cup of coffee and wait. Right? The old saying, hurry up and wait. So after it's finished with the installation, here is what it looks like. Looks pretty good, right? Let's just take a quick tour of SQL Server Management Studio. And as you can see, there's 4 main windows or panels that you'll be using in your solutions and database development projects. There's a menu bar, and over there to the left there's the Object Explorer panel, then a Query panel, and a Solution Explorer panel. Now the menu bar contains tools that allow you to perform actions like execute queries and view query plans, turn on debugging, and much more. An Object Explorer is where you create and manage all your data objects, and facilities do exist for viewing object properties. And lastly, the Query pane is where you'll write your T-SQL scripts and queries. Now this is where you'll spend most of your time, by the way. So Solution Explorer is where you'll manage T-SQL projects and artifacts like connections, queries, and other miscellaneous items. So let's go right ahead and do our demo, and let's install Ssms. Okay, so let's do our one and only demo. Let's see how to install Ssms for SQL Server 2019. Here's a little alert here. Do we have to reboot after installing Ssms? Well, we'll see. So anyway, I looked at my start menu. I scrolled down to SQL Server 2019, and I looked for the installation center, and here it is. So we'll just go to installation, and there it is. Let's see, install SQL Server Management Tool. So I'm just going to click on this, and this will take me to a web page, a Microsoft web page, and there it is. Download SQL Server Management Studio. Okay, and it's version 18.5.1. So this is the latest general availability, GA version of Ssms. So this is what you want. All right, so let's just click on Download SQL Server Management Studio. Okay, and there's the little up arrow thingy. So I'm just going to say Open when done. And we're going to fast forward. Now there's a real cryptic message there. It says opening in 2 hours. Let's hope it's less than that. Well, now it's gone down to 1 hour. All right, let's fast forward, and we'll proceed when everything is downloaded. Okay, we're back after about 35 minutes. It finished the download. So we get this little panel. Welcome, click Install to begin, and it gives you the default location where it will install a Management Studio. And there's some licensing terms and privacy statements you might want to look at. But for this podcast, let's just click on Install. And here comes the little progress indicator. It's going to load all those packages. And we're going to fast forward once again. Okay, this took a little over 3 minutes to install. So half an hour to download, 3 minutes to install. So let's just click on Close, and everything should be ready. Now, do we need to reboot? Let me go see where we put SQL Server Management Studio. It should be in a folder called Microsoft SQL Server Tools. And there it is, SQL Server Management Studio. So it does not look like you have to reboot. Okay, let's bring it up, and let's see what it looks like. Okay, you get this little screen first, and it's going to take just a bit of time to come up. And sure enough, it did come up on my other screen. So I'm going to have to drag it over, and let's maximize it. But there it is, SQL Server Management Studio. Let's see if I can connect to one of my database engines. So I have quite a few here. I have 2 instances of SQL Server 2019, Grumpy 2019 I1 and I2, and SQL Server Express. So there's really nothing in any of them. Let's connect to SQL Server Express. And there you get the Object Explorer with just some databases right now, reporting server databases, and there's really nothing else in here. But anyway, so we successfully installed SQL Server Management Studio. Okay, so let's wrap things up. Okay, so we're back from the demo, and that wasn't too painful, I hope. We did see it took about 30 minutes, at least on my machine, to download it, so the lesson learned is depending on the power of your machine, it'll take more or less, and I got a pretty powerful machine, but you're also dependent, of course, on your internet connection. But anyway, so we learned how to download it and installed it, and we took a quick look at the graphical interface of Ssms, and we could see that it was divided into a couple of panes, and you had the menu bar and the Object Explorer and a query pane and a solution Explorer pane, and you can manage objects in Object Explorer like queries and tables and storage, performance and job scheduling. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Now I'm going to have a course on T-SQL programming, and one of the lectures will be on navigating Ssms, so I'll go into depth on how to use it. Right now in this lecture of this course of downloading and installing SQL Server tools, we just want to know where to go to get them, how to download them, how to install them, and configure them. All right, see you in my next lecture.